Welcome back to Country Church Messages, and I wanted to conclude our conversation today about setting goals. And before you set a goal, before you determine what it is that you want to get accomplished, the first thing you need to do is just breathe, relax, clear your mind of all the clutter and busyness and all that's going on, and simply focus on what task it is that you want to accomplish, or what habit that you want to eliminate from your life, or what changes you want to make with regard to what's happening in your circumstances. All of those goals require just a clear mind and stepping away from some of the busyness that we have in life in order to get that accomplished. I said in our last video that there are similarities between being a distance coach, I coach a cross-country team, between being a distance coach and being a pastor. And in my role as pastor, I often see people who have very similar challenges, and they are looking for ways to overcome those challenges with the help of God. And so we have to be disciplined in our relationship with God. As I mentioned last week, this means we have to be in communication with God through prayer. Pretty tough to have a relationship with somebody if you only talk to them when your life is on fire. So a daily relationship with God is done primarily through prayer. Then we also discover God through His Word, through reading Scripture, reading the Bible. That's very important too. And as I indicated last time, if you are not sure about this Jesus stuff and you have extra time on your hands now because of social isolation and distancing and all that stuff, take a look at the Gospels and see if there might be some connection between you and God as you read those scriptures. And also ask God, just send out a prayer, say, Lord, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm lost right now. Help me to find what it is that I need. But part of our discipline as Christians is to pray and do that daily, frequently during the day, and then of course read scripture. And then the other aspect of it is to reach out to other Christians. And as I indicated in the last video, we do this by calls and text and social media and all of that now, since we have this coronavirus situation and we're not able to get together face to face. So, setting goals, breathe. Then figure out what it is in particular that you need to do to accomplish those goals. The only way that we tend to reach the achievements that we want are through consistently disciplined training to do it. So if I want to clean my garage and I only go out for 20 minutes and then I get distracted and I want to do something else, I'm not going to get very much accomplished. But if I've blocked out a specific amount of time and I know exactly what it is I need to do, then I take that time, set it aside, apply it to the discipline of cleaning my garage, and the next thing you know, it's clean. So these are habits that we need to have. I also noted before that as cross-country runners, you face wind and rain and mud and other people during the race that will challenge you. The same is exactly true in life. We are going to have obstacles of rain and wind and mud and other people that are going to keep us from accomplishing the goals that we want to have and feeling some joy in our lives as well. So this is why I think the two relationships between running and being a Christian are so important. And the Apostle Paul felt the same way. In fact, one of my favorite scriptures is found in 1 Corinthians 9, beginning in verse 24, which reads, "Do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last. We do it to get a crown that lasts forever." And so as Christians, what are you training for? Well, you're training to draw closer to God through prayer and reading scripture and hanging out with other Christians as best you can, but you're also doing it for the ultimate goal of having a heavenly destination, to be in relationship with God when this temporary life ends, as it will for 100% of us. So take the time to figure out what your spiritual disciplines are, try to improve them, try to make them more consistent, because you are going to have obstacles in life. We're facing a huge one right now with the coronavirus. So it's gale force winds, it's raining sideways, it's as muddy of a trail as it's ever been, using running metaphors. And so let's do all we can to stay focused, because we're supposed to be trying to move closer to God and improve our relationship with Him, and also get some things done in the process. And so be disciplined, and remember, breathe and relax. God is there to help you. Have a blessed day.